Yeah, but that's what I don't. But that's what I don't understand. So now, all the time to put down my boat, I need is minimum another guy.
Well, yeah, if you're not going to do it this way.
What is
So
the
if
other?
you're going to do it without somebody here, and it's going to be one guy, you're pretty much going to have to lower it down to here and climb on top, and then drive it off the boat.
Okay,
And then same thing coming back. So
that's what I want to see. How you put him back? Yeah. Porque le digo si de esta forma siempre voy a necesitar otra persona más que me ayude, claro. Pero si lo haces de la otra forma, que es subirte y bajar manejando. Y lo mismo para subirle, lo puedes subir manejando. Digo, ok, eso es lo que quiero ver.
you got keys?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. That's look. Whoops, they might get low.
Yeah. Vaya para allá. Si llega. Eso es. No, ahí puede quedar flojo. Tiene que hacer el 8, poner seguro. Okay, now it's everything trimmed down, right?
Yeah, it's just trimmed down right now. So I only left it up a slight bit, only because this is such a deep.
Yeah, just in case, right?
This one here is a little on the deep side, so what happens is.
Yeah, I saw you put it trimmed down.
Yeah,
and
it
then
doesn't
you put
hurt
in-
to have a little bit of clearance, especially when you pitch up. When you pitch up, the outboard tends to get a little lower to the bottom. May not pay attention when you're doing it, but all of a sudden you hear ding 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 ding. You know,
Yeah.
so it shouldn't with the skeg. However, you don't want to rub the skeg anyway. So a little
Right.
up helps out to get you on the clearance.
No le dijiste cómo estaba
¿De qué?
de frente.
Yeah. Okay, so ya le voy a mostrar. So now we're gonna put him back.
Okay, that's fine.
Let me ask you something because you are here right now, and I got two questions about the electronics.
Okay.
Because I don't ask you this the last time. First of all, the VHF radio, I tried to use it, but it doesn't work. Look, on, right? Oh, sorry. It's on electronics.
Okay. I just heard. You gotta push the button down in the middle. Push the power on. That's 16. The one in the middle should be your power.
Mhm.
Hit the button in the middle.
Again?
No. The one in the middle of the big knob. The big knob. What do we got here on this one? This one might be different. Let me see. 16, so okay. Which one's clear?
I'm trying to get this.
Electronics.
Okay.
There we go. Some are in the middle, some are, that's just,
Okay, but-
now because it's beeping, that shuts off the signal. Now, when you want to go to 16 for emergency, you go over to 16. Here, there's a clear button. Where is it?
But what is the clear button? The middle, right?
Yeah, I think there's one that says clear.
Press clear to accept. Clear.
Oh, that's not. Yeah, they change. It's the same model. They changed the different locations, but it's basically once you're clear. Now, if you wanted to go, you're on 20. You can dial it in for different channels.
Okay, let's say right now I need the channel 23. What do you need to do?
Pretty much there.
That's it?
That's it. Now, if you wanted the Coast Guard or an emergency,
Yeah, 16, 19.
and you go
right.
basically to these guys, get you right to 16 to the Coast Guard.
And then just call them.
Yep, exactly. So, and that's pretty much it. Back to 609, 23, and then basically 16 again. So, and that's pretty much. As long as when the power goes on, you clear out and then basically go to your channels at that point.
Okay.
On your weather band, let me see on this one here.
Visibility 1 nautical miles or less. Saturday night, southwest winds to 20 knots. Seas 4 to 7. Scattered showers and thunderstorms. Areas
Usually
of
5
clouds
is
with
coastal New
visibility 1
Jersey.
nautical miles or less.
So when you're running basically,
Sunshine, west to southwest winds 5 to
if you
15
go to
knots.
New York, which is number 1, that'll usually give you New York. Oh, the antenna's probably down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're not going to get anything until the antenna goes up. But the coastal one, whoops, when I hit. Okay.
Yeah.
And then if you want to get back to 16, you pretty much just hit the button again, back to 16.
Okay. Now, BLGE. What is this?
The bilge pump. You have an automatic float switch in the bottom, and then if the float switch isn't working and you start to get some water in the back, this physically turns on the pump.
But I don't need to do nothing with that.
No, not unless there's a problem where water's coming in the back half of the boat and the float switch is up and it's not pumping out. It's like a sub pump basically.
Yeah.
As if this is up and the float switch is all the way up and it's not pumping, you can basically hit that switch until it manually turns it on. Right?
Okay, but normal that one is not necessary doing.
Yep, exactly.
Just like let's say in an emergency situation.
Right. If you had a little bit extra water when you're underway, hit the switch, it pumps out whatever little bit of water rocks back in the boat. For the most part, if you're trailering it all the time, every time you pull a drain plug, it's draining out anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Now, here, I tried it many times. The wave points. Okay, you see this? Points. It's the times when we go out, right? How do you erase that lines?
This one here, you have to go to.
Because we use the boat like 3 times in the
Well,
same
what's
day.
nice is at least it keeps your area consistent. So when you come back, if it's got some condition,
correct. But let's say this: if I use the boat like 20 times,
Yeah, you're gonna have a big square.
exactly. So right now I don't know.
Let me see. Home info. Turns, tracks, let me see, where are we at with tracks? Wrong one. Home, charts. Waypoints, might be waypoints and tracks. Nope. Like I said, they're all different. That's why I gotta figure out which one it is.
Rearrange? No.
No, info, tide tracks, they see. Trips, user, tides and currents we don't want. Which one is it on this one? Settings. My vessel, no. Waypoints turn home. Let's go on home. We went to waypoints, right? Menu. Built-in map, chart setup. Waypoints and tracks. Tracks are on. And active tracks. This tracks display, which one? Track display, show, red mark, no. Back. Which one is the one that's save tracks? Nope. Active tracks. Follow tracks. Clear active tracks. So if you clear, this will delete all points in the reference book. Okay. Back. And there they go.
Okay, can you do it again, please? Sorry. Go home.
Wait, info?
Info.
Okay. Tides and, wait, did I go tides and currents? I think tides and currents. Nope. Back.
Waypoints. I think.
Waypoints. I think we went to
Info.
No, info got us here, here, and here. Tides, currents, manage. Then let's see if we had to go somewhere else. Tides, track, currents, residential. No. Back. We just did it. Like I said, half of these are always different. All right. Home. Nav. I may have not pushed that one.
Yeah.
Waypoints and no. Back. Menu. Set up waypoints and tracks. So it's menu, waypoints and tracks, and then basically active tracks, display tracks, active tracks. When you go to active, it'll go clear, active, clear, and basically from there. Yeah, it's on menu, then the next one. But you have to be on the chart too, because back, back, and back leaves you on the chart. So if you don't get
So
to the
right now, let's say this. You go home.
Yeah, you have to be on
charts,
tracks.
navigations. Now menu, waypoint tracks, activate tracks, and clear.
Exactly.
Boom.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Like I said, once you do it one time, but what happens is